Good morning. I'm Sean, and this is something to think about. Let's see if we have anybody up this morning on this blustery, cold winter morning. Kathy Wade, how in the world are you? I miss seeing you. It's been a long time. I hope you guys are having warm weather down south there. Melissa, good morning. Thanks for joining me. On this, which is something to think about. So, you can't play Weatherman with your team's incentives and bonus system. What the heck are you even talking about? Well, let me tell you a quick story. So, in southern Middle Tennessee here, as I'm sure you guys have seen on the news, they have been predicting the snowstorm to end all snowstorms. They started about a week and a half ago. The storm was going to dump some big time snow on southern Middle Tennessee. We're expecting 3 to 6 inches. Temperatures are going to remain in the teens. Highs of 20, lows of teens. It's going to be a winter wonderland. So they started calling off school yesterday in anticipation of this winter whiteout that's coming. 3 to 6 inches. All the kids are excited, right? They're ready to get out the four-wheelers and the side-by-sides. They want to get the sleds dusted off. In Tennessee, we don't get much snow. And so when it happens, you know, if it stays on the ground for a while, then it is a big deal. So at my house this morning, there are 4 ladies who are going to be so disappointed when they get up this morning because, let me show you what they're going to see with this 3 to 6 inches of expected snow. Well, maybe I can't do that. I don't know how to do it. Well, anyway, look, we got nothing. There's nothing on the roads. There's no ice. There's no 3 to 6 inches. So all of the winter wonderland snow festivities, these girls are going to be so disappointed because they can have none of that. And you know, when I got up this morning and am expecting the disappointment in the body language of these faces, it's not unlike what we see happen all the time. You can't play Weatherman with your incentives and your bonus system. And what I mean by that is if you set the expectation really clearly and your team works very hard for that bonus and then you, take it away, you're going to get the same reaction from your team as I saw at my house this morning with the disappointment in the fact that there's no snow. Here's the difference though. The weatherman gets a pass because at the end of the day, the weather is not an exact science. Your bonus system, your incentive plan is absolutely an exact science. And if you lay it out and then you take it away because it's not working, or because you don't think that the dollar amount is fair or whatever, those are all matters of you not running the numbers ahead of time. Those are all situations that you can handle because it is, after all, an exact science. And you can lay out the formulas and see how that's going to play out. Good morning, Cam. And so what you have to do is make sure that you have spent the time, you've done your due diligence. Your bonus system, if it's a chance kind of a thing, we hit a number, you get an envelope at the end of the day, and that envelope could be $5 to $50. Good grief. If it's based on whatever, throw all that out the window. Base your bonus and your incentives on the profitability of the practice. Base it on the overhead. Run the numbers, do the calculation. Spend the time to do your due diligence so that you don't have to be like the weatherman expecting 3 to 6 inches of snow and then you deal with disappointment. Your team is not going to work for expectations that are laid out and then pulled away. It defeats the whole purpose. You'd be better off not having an incentive plan to begin with. Just like today. There is actually a little dusting over here, but nothing, not enough to sled, obviously. So at the end of the day, you'd be better off not having a bonus system than to lay it out and pull it away. Just like these kids would be probably better off not expecting a big old snow day and then get it, psych, pulled away. I have to admit, I was a little disappointed myself. 3 to 6 inches would have been massive for us in southern and middle Tennessee. But alas, we got nothing, no ice. There's not even frozen puddles. So no four-wheeling, no sled pulling, no massive fast hill sledding or any of that kind of thing. Good morning, Amanda. Thanks for joining me. So here's a lesson. Do your due diligence. You cannot play weatherman with your team's incentives. Do your due diligence, and once it's laid out, stick to it. I'm Sean, and this has been something to think about. Thanks for joining me. I hope it's warm where you are. Have a great day.